Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
One away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Fouled back. Bases are empty, one man out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Billy Hamilton is the second out of the opening frame. Chris Bryant is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through the slider there.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Didi
chopped weakly to the left. Segura charging this one. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty, but a quick glove at third, and there are two gone. Into the box now, Mike Trout. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Nolan Arenado.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground now for Beltre at third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Ready now, Brandon Belt hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Pulled toward right center field. Trout giving chase. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Mark Trumbo. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Line towards center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Justin Bour. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Oh, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that was a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now
into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Segura ranging into the outfield. 2 down. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. On the move is Kemp. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He'll get it into second, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Digging in. Brett Gardner.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Too high. And it's 3-0. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
This is in the air out to left field. Kemp has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So here's Matt Kemp now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Matt Kemp.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good.
That gets down, and the Rays' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Stepping into the box, Sie7e. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. On a rope to the second baseman. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So two are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Hit hard to short. Gregorius has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Second baseman.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here comes another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. A quick out number one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Ready for another chance. Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Two outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like he would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's D. Gordon now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman. D.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to let, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Digging in to try it again, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Look out, there goes Hamilton. Hard hit ball to second. And nobody home. A perfect hit and run knock. Hamilton rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Up next for
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. Riding in once again, Mike Trout flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Number 60.
In tight. Here with the first pitch back. Here comes the 1-0. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
On the move is Trumbo. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The batter,
digging in, Justin Bohr hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away. So two gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Gene Segura.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
So he got him swinging. Gene Segura goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. On to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Little flare out to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. So stepping in, Billy Hamilton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Strike called. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Settling in now, Brett Gardner reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 13.
Here comes the first pitch. Salvador Perez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hamilton racing back, and it bangs off the monster. The throw into second, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant has room in foul territory, but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Another 0-2 home. High pop-up. Bryant is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Bryant. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Bryant.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
1-0 pitch is his slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more,
hitter,
Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In the air out to straightaway left. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Here it comes. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Trumbo has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Right fielder, Mark
ready to
Trumbo.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Trout has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So here's Matt Kemp now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he'll step off and try again. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Line foul off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. The 0-2 once more. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time. Here tonight, Stephen Vogt.
Pinch hitting for Tampa Bay, number 97, Sie7e.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Justin Bohr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here's another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another chance. Adrian Beltre. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a ball lifted out to Trumbo in right field. And he's got it for out number 2. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hamilton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready now, Sie7e. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Will Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lifted the other way to left center. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Here's D. Gordon now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Popped up. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Popped into the air, back behind second. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now. Here's Chris Bryant now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Bryant.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Brett. Gardner. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Yulieski Gurriel will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Little dribbler down the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Trumbull. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Low for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Fouled back. The 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it, and that retires the side. Now with the
leading off for the Rays, first baseman. Nolan
Hansel Robles enters from the pen.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47, Hansel Robles.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 9.
Standing in, Brandon Belt. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swing and misses on those.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brandon Belt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Gregorius backhands it deep in the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Jason. Hayward now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the. Nick Castellanos will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win. So he's got his work cut out for him here. And he takes ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Set. Here's the 3-1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Up next.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. Ryan Dull takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time.